This morning, I've got a message for you, and it's not your standard Easter message. Today we're going to do a little soul searching, a little life searching. We're going to look at the cross, we're going to look at what happened to Jesus, and we're going to apply it to our life. Right here, right now, right this minute. You see, subject this morning, it's time to attack. It's time to attack.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You see, we as children of God, we call ourselves Christians. We're under being persecuted every day. Some of us take it in stride. Some of us fail. Some of us fall by the wayside. But Satan is out to get you. Last 2 weeks, I've had an issue with my back going on. And I moped and laid around.
Yes.
Then I figured it ain't going to hurt whether I'm laying down or whether I'm up praising God. So you might as well get up and get about my Father's business.
Yes.
I'm under attack.
Yes.
And God spoke to me last night when I was trying to find what He wanted me to give y'all. And let me just go into this. Our first scripture is 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, 12th verse. 2 Timothy, 3rd chapter, 12th verse. Yea, and all that will live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution.
All right. Yeah.
Before this, Paul was talking to Timothy and telling him all the times, all the places where he was persecuted. All the things that he had gone through. Just letting Timothy know that this life is not easy.
Yeah.
And if you've ever claimed to be a Christian, if you ever told anybody you was a Christian, you know, once you make that determination, once you proclaim Christ, nobody said this was going to be easy.
All right.
Things start to happen.
Yeah.
The scenario, the situation that God gave me is this. And I want you to put yourself in the situation just like I am. You are somewhere, in a church, in a school, walking in the middle of town, and all of a sudden, just as in the north when the men, young boys took over the school and started killing people, wherever you are, they start gathering Christians, start herding them into some place where they can keep an eye on them. And they do this to persecute. They do this to cause pain. You just walk up on it, and you see people with their hands tied behind them, with their legs tied together, and you hear one of them holler out and say, if you would just denounce Jesus, we'll stop. Or if you out here and we see you, all you got to do is turn around and walk away. And in your walking away, we're going to assume that you are denying Jesus. You can go. So you have the option. You walk up on this, and before they see you, you see them. And you listen, and you hear them say that if you're a Christian, we're going to cut you. We're going to make you bleed until you deny Christ. But now if you would turn and walk away, we just assume that you are denying Christ. So by your turning and walking away from pain, and come on now, none of us wants to be hurt. Nobody that I know of likes pain. Matter of fact, my doctor will tell you on my little sheet you have to fill out every time they fill out allergies, I put pain down there. That's the only thing I'm allergic to. What's your look pain? Don't you see it on the information that should be on your computer somewhere? None of us like pain. But Satan will use people, and he will use whatever you dislike to turn you away from Christ. You walk up on this situation, and all you got to do is you got to turn around and walk away. You see people over there, and just as you decide, they don't mean nothing to me, I can just slip off, don't nobody see me. You turn around, and as you turn, and you see Deacon James over there with his hands behind him. You see him with his legs together, and you see the cuts he has on his chest, on his face. And he don't say anything. He don't say, Pastor! Or you see the young man, the young woman that you taught in Sunday school. Or you see that boy you had in class that you told about Christ, not good Christ was. You see that neighbor or that person you had, that fellow employee that you always talked about Christ, how good Christ is. And they know you're a Christian, and they see you. And you have to make a decision.
All right. All right.
James is back there looking at me like Christ looked at Peter. When Peter denied him 3 times. James don't say anything. He's just looking at me. But see, the word already told us we are going to be persecuted. Right now we go through things. We go through people lying on us. We go through people cheating us. And we call that major persecution. Sometimes you get denied being on the committee because people just don't want to be around you. That boy talk about Jesus too much. We don't want him. He just disruptive way. Or you going over there and people, they see you and they turn and they go across the other street like they looking in a window over there, trying to ignore you. Because you talk about Jesus too much.
Right.
They over there gossiping after a while, you pass by and you hear persecution. We go through some things right now. We call persecution, but take it from past. Things are about to get worse.
All right. All right.
If you look at the news, and I would tell you, don't look at too much of it, because it will depress you.
Amen.
If you look at the news, you know things are getting worse.
Yes.
But the Bible has already prepared us. They told us that we were going to be persecuted. Paul told Timothy, I've been persecuted, and if you call yourself a Christian, you shall be persecuted. So, why am I all starry-eyed? I'm just puzzled at why I'm being persecuted. If you call yourself a Christian, we know that persecutions are going to come. Well, John 12, thank John 14, 12 and 13 read. Verily, verily, I say unto you, that he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Lord, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Now, we are going to be persecuted. No matter who you are, no matter what station you are in life. We see all the time about these wealthy people taking their lives. Something has happened, something that has depressed them so much till they take them, they're persecuted. Money ain't everything.
All right.
As I tell you all the time, peace in the home is a good thing.
Yeah.
Peace on your job is a good thing.
Yeah.
Peace in your spirit is a good thing.
Yeah.
God having the Lord as a Savior is a good thing. See, what we fail to realize is that we are going to go through trials. Things are going to happen. You are going to run up against some things that you have to pray about.
All right.
And that's what it comes down to. That's the key to this sermon today.
Yes.
Prayer. When you feel persecuted, when you're being attacked, Jesus, when he left, when he died on the cross, and this is where the Easter boy come in. Yay! When he died on the cross, when he came back and he left to go back and sit at the Father and be an intercessor for you and I. When he left, when he was in the grave, or when he was in that garden tomb, all those that were around him, the disciples, the first thing they did, they scattered. Because they didn't know how they were going to make it by themselves. What they didn't realize, and what we don't realize, my God, is this. When Jesus hung on the cross and he said, "It is finished," he meant his part down here on earth was finished. He had done everything that the Father wanted him to do. Jesus' work down here was finished. But when he ascended into heaven and he became an intermediary for you and I. When he sat by the right hand of the Father and he allows us to use his name to get things done through the Father. His work is still going on. And because we are his eyes, his ears, his hands down here, we complete his work down here. It's up to us. So when Satan starts to persecute you, you have to attack. It's time for you to start praying. When Jesus was down here, we have to use him as an example. When Jesus was down here, anytime he had stress, anytime Jesus prayed, he went off by himself. He went on the mountaintop. He went into somewhere by himself. And he prayed. He talked to his Father. He not only talked, he listened. Some of us pray. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It gets better than this. Wait a minute. Some of us pray and just wait. If you pray 2 times a day, a couple of minutes, you know we don't pray long. 2 times a day, a couple of minutes. And in 7 days, we done prayed 14 minutes. Come on now. 14 minutes for a week is all we pray. The Bible says we ought always to pray. Anytime you open your mouth, a prayer ought to be coming out. I ain't talking about praying to me because I ain't nothing I can do to help you with. But turn to my Father and pray on your behalf. When you ought to be able to pray for yourself. We are physical people down here, and we have to worry about the physical, getting from one to another. If we're praying to Jesus, we ain't got to worry about for the AT&T. My phone in there got a signal, and I got 1 bar in it. I don't have to worry about having a signal. I can pray directly to Jesus. See, we have to quit all this stuff about calling on, oh Lord, calling on the pastor. I want you to call on me, but I want you to learn how to pray for yourself. I want you to have a relationship with God for yourself, because Jesus died and he rose for you. I don't mean that like he didn't die and raise the prize for me, because he did. But he rose for each and every one of us. He said, I've got no respect of person. So I don't care if you're the pastor, the minister, the deacon, whoever you are, Jesus died for you. And that is right now in Tuscaloosa. I don't know if he's there today, but yesterday there's this man, there was a church, and they have a man hanging on the cross. Every Easter, he's out there hanging on the cross, blood. I think he's nailed up there. His feet aren't nailed, but his hands are. As a demonstration. Yeah. Right there by the road, you drive by and you can see him. He's right there. Think about the pain Jesus Christ endured, the beating that he endured for you. Every time my back was hurting this morning, by those stripes. By those stripes, I'm healed. You know, when things happen in our life, we have to remember whose we are. We are a royal family. We are sons and daughters of the King. That don't mean that I'm a Prince, and that's a lowless swab over there. If you're a child of God, you have the same responsibility, the same duty, the same privilege as I do. God is not going to give me more than he gives you. We all going to get the same. Remember those laborers in the vineyard? The one came to the 9th hour, got the same thing. The one came to 12th hour. We all are going to get the same thing. But we all got to pray and talk to God because we all have responsibility. Mine may be preaching, and I told God a long time ago, no it ain't, because I don't want to do that. Find something else for me. And he said, didn't you say you'd go if I sent you?
All right.
Yes. Where you going?
All right. Amen.
I don't know what your responsibility is, what your duty is, what your role in this army is. But I bet you if you do, or if you don't, you hadn't asked God. And I know, because I was afraid to ask God what he wanted me to do. Because I was afraid he was going to start preaching. See? What happened? You asked me, but yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do. I don't know what it is. But we all are one body. We are one body with many members. And we're only complete if everybody do what they're supposed to do. If we got this body and I don't have a one hand, I'm not complete. Because there's something this other hand over here is supposed to be doing. You have to take up your cross and follow him. When those disciples, when Jesus left them alone, they didn't know what to do. They went back to what they were always doing. They went back to their boats. They went back to their little club, their little cliques. They went hid in the upper room. They went somewhere. But they wasn't doing what God told them to do. They were not going out preaching and teaching because they were afraid. They were alone. So when he came back, oh, they were happy. When the women went out and came, looked at the tomb and found he was gone, they went back and tell it, and they started running to the tomb to find it. Was it true?
All right.
And then they start. The Bible says a certain number of them was walking along the road, and Jesus appeared to them, but they didn't know who he was. And he went to talking to them, and they started telling them about Jesus. And then at the end, he opened their eyes and let them see who he was, and then he went away.
All right.
And they started, didn't our hearts burn when he was talking to them? I should have known that was him. Jesus is talking to you today. Jesus is talking to you today. He's knocking on the heart and telling you to let me in. You want joy. When you are in this world and you're surrounded by hate, you're surrounded by persecution, it's time to attack. There are angels waiting on you to direct them. But you have to talk to Jesus. You have to know what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
And how to direct. You know, things about our army sometimes intrigue me, and I've never been to military service, so you really hear that. You know, one part does this part. You don't know what this other part's doing over here. All you do know what to do is what you're doing over here. But when it all works together, when it all works together, Satan, Russians, Chinese, whoever are defeated. We can sit back and we can let the persecutions come to us. We can continue to call them us holy rollers, Bible thumpers, tell us it don't take all that, talk about us, bully us around. But at some point we have to stop and attack Satan where he is. The Bible says we are put him under our feet. Get thee behind me, Satan. You know, that's Satan. I don't want to fool with him. But look at my big brother back here. Look who's standing behind me. Look who's standing behind you. You have a God on your side. Satan, if Satan had been able to defeat God, he would still be in heaven. And you're probably serving him right now.
My Lord.
He was defeated.
Yeah, right.
He and the other angels were cast out of heaven and cast down. And he is yet trying to get back there by seeing how many of us he can trick, he can fool, he can kill before you receive salvation. But see, it's not about me.
All right.
Not about being a pastor. It's not about Trinity. Not about this church.
Yeah.
It's all about Jesus. It's not about whether I can sing. Don't. It's get more for y'all. How y'all like it? The Resurrection Sunday, Easter Sunday as we call it. Not about the buttons.
All right. It's not.
Not about the little cheapers. It's about Jesus.
Yeah.
It's about the resurrection. I have spent most of my life calling it Easter Sunday. But last night God let me know that it's Resurrection Sunday.
Yeah.
You can call it Easter Sunday, but it's Resurrection Sunday. It's the Sunday that he proved that tomb was empty. I read a book a long time ago. Deacon Hopkins gave me. He still moved stones. It's about how Jesus had the stone rolled away so he could prove what he said. He still moves stones in our life. The persecution, the things that you got in your life that's stopping you from serving God, they can be moved away.
Yes.
And sometimes, well, all the time, God knows what you need. It's just good to ask. Tell him about it. We'll talk to Oprah. We'll talk to Sister Sue, neighbor over there that ain't close to salvation. We'll talk to anybody about it. We'll talk to sister and sister over here about our problem. But we won't take him to Jesus. When he said, come unto me all that labor. Bring that stuff onto me. I'll handle it. It's too heavy for you. We'll talk about it to people we don't even know. You sit down with people, sit down next to somebody, and they just start talking. Well, you know, my children put me in here, and they don't want to let me come home. They come see me every Christmas and Mother's Day, Father's Day, and we tell our troubles to everybody. But Jesus. Now, on the other hand, there's some of us. We got problems in our home, we need help, and we won't talk to anybody. Everybody in the neighborhood know we need help. Everybody do. Nobody will help. And we won't tell Jesus. We got children that's out of control. We don't want anybody to know. Everybody knows. They acting out at school. Everybody knows. We ain't gonna tell nobody. We ain't gonna seek help. We ain't gonna ask nobody to pray for us and pray to help us. You know. Pray, pray for me. Look, I'm going to pray for you. I need you to do a little work along with me. I like what Brother Hill told my daughter and mother. We're going to pray about that test. You need to study. You got to do your part. When some of us depend on God, you know, work. The Bible says faith without works is dead. Oh, I got faith. God can do it. I got faith. Woo! Ain't you gonna go over there and drive over there? Oh no. I got faith. Okay, okay. But when they ride that by you, well, at least you can take your hand up and tell them you want to ride. I got faith God gonna send me a ride. He sent 5 by there. You ain't raise your hand. You let folks go. I need to ride. It's Resurrection Sunday, church. By the power of Jesus Christ, he rose. The tomb is empty. There's nothing that you can do to put him back in that grave. Your sin isn't hurting anybody but you. Let me say that again. Your sin It may influence somebody else, but it ain't hurting nobody but you. While you influence somebody, somebody else can influence them the other way. Jesus always has somebody. You ever been thinking something, God put a thought in your head and you don't know whether he did and somebody else come along and they give you that same thought? God just verified what he told you.
Yeah.
God's been telling you, this is on my heart. God's been telling some of us some things they need to do. But they ain't doing.
Amen.
And I've been there. God's been telling you some things you need to do. Get a little closer, pray a little bit more. Step out. Pay your tithe.
All right, all right.
But you ain't doing it. I told you. Persecution is bad right now. But it's about to get worse.
Amen.
You're going to need a God on your side.
Yeah.
You can, the Bible says, every knee shall bow. You can do it now, or you can wait till he come back. We need to when you praise God, just for being God. When Jesus Christ was here, he prayed often. But we don't want to pray 2 minutes. Sometimes it's too loud in me. Sometimes the people over there, I don't want to bless my food. People looking at me. Somebody gonna put something on your food. You gonna wish you were blessed. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. I don't know why you're sitting there like you don't know what I'm talking about. We need to pray. I don't care who's looking. See, when God gave me that situation and what you gonna do? You see Jane, you see Courtney, you see your daughter, and they see you on outside, you proclaim Christ all these years, and you have an opportunity to come in, and or you gonna turn away. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stand and take what Satan has to dish out? Because you're a Christian? Or you gonna turn and say, I can always ask forgiveness later. Later, you ain't gonna always have later.
All right.
There's not always gonna be later. When that young lady was asked if she believed in Jesus, denied Christ, and she didn't, and she died. It's over for her. She has done all God asked her to do. But that same situation, see, this is where you got to search yourself. It's not going to be over that easy. Somebody cutting you, somebody torturing you, and you see it, and you, what if that was Christ? When Peter denied Christ, Peter who walked with Christ, Peter who talked with Christ, Peter who mumbled, who spoke, and Jesus said, up on this rock, I'm going to build my church.
Yes.
Not on Peter. Up on what Peter spoke, that he was the Christ. Up on that, up on him being the Christ, is what this church is built on. And if Christ was there, and even Peter, who walked with him, who talked with him, who knew him, denied him, turned and walked away. Cursed. He walked away. We got some praying to do, church. It's time to attack. You know, if I got to go through something, I'm going to get something out of it. I ain't joking. If I got to go through it, I'm going to get something out of it. I ain't going through it just to say I went through it. If I'm going to go through persecution, I'm getting something out of it. I'm going to get a closer relationship with Christ. I'm going to show somebody that I'm standing for Christ. If you're going to bully me, you can bully me, but I got a big brother back here. Let me see you do something with him. When I pray, I believe God hears me. When Jesus Christ prayed, Lazarus come forth. Before he called out Lazarus, he prayed to his Father. He didn't say, let me go to my secret closet. Well, Lord, I know you always give me those. You do this, I appreciate that. He said, Father, I know you're here. You've always been. But for those that are standing around, for those that just want to see, most of the people who come to church, they don't see.
That's right.
They come to see what you got on. I got on this stuff my wife ain't put it on. Put all it out. You got to wear something that matches me instead. Anyway, we have to know that it's Christ.
Yeah.
For those that are standing around just watching to see if I fall, to see if I'm going to do it, to see if this old back thing I got is going to break me down, and I'm going to say, Lord, I can't take it no more. I'm going to the other side. I get me some drugs off the market over there, go down and start selling some stuff, using some stuff, and I'll be all right. I'll be so high I forget I got a back. Some folks do. They start trying and taking shots of stuff that you don't know nothing about. They forget they got a back. Persecute. Oh, Satan will throw stuff make it look real good. Man, you take some of this. You be flying so high your back and you have to catch up with you. Oh, he makes it look good. Man, you ought to take some of this and shoot up that little girl over there and make her sell something. Shoot up that little boy, tell him out there on the playground and this stuff. They don't let you go out there. They send him out. Satan make it sound real good. It's time to attack. It's time for us to get Satan out of our lives, out of our church, out of our homes, out of our government, out of our nation. If my people who are called by my name, if my people, we call ourselves Christians, called by his name, would humble themselves, pray and turn. Oh yeah, we'll humble ourselves sometimes. We'll pray sometimes. But that turn from our wicked ways, well, I ain't gonna do it no more Thursday. Maybe Friday, maybe a whole lot to Friday. Yeah, I got to do my weekend thing. I'll be at church Sunday morning now. I want to let you go and do this. We're under attack. Christians are under attack.